Tourism and climate change. Tourism has been contributing to the climate change problem we see today, as well as being affected by it. Tourism is responsible for 8% of the world's carbon emissions. The travel industry greatly contributes to these carbon emissions from the use of flying, cruise and boating, and hotels with their necessities. Along with contributing to the climate change problem, the tourism industry has been greatly affected by climate change itself. Many popular tourist destinations are vanishing from our very own eyes. Places such as the Great Barrier Reef, Venice, and many of the popular island nations have been affected by climate change. The water temperature has been rising along with the actual water levels. Many of the islands will be completely underwater due to rising sea levels. Islands such as the Maldives have been raising money to come up with solutions to this problem. However, the waters still continue to rise at an alarming rate, and ultimately, these islands will be completely covered within time. Venice is also facing a similar problem with the rising water levels. Venice has been sinking, and each year it's been getting worse. During extreme flooding, there have been times when 70% of the city is completely underwater. Although the government has been trying to construct dams to protect the city from the rising sea levels, many think that the projects have come too late. The Great Barrier Reef has been hit hard with climate change as well. The rising water temperatures have caused coral bleaching. This is when the reef turns completely white and with time essentially dies out. The reef has experienced 3 mass bleaching events within these last 5 years. Half of the Great Barrier Reef is now dead. Scientists say it will take decades for the reef to fully recover. Although these facts and images are grim, there are things we can do to help. Consider carbon offsets while traveling. Doing even the simplest acts, such as not using air conditioning when renting cars, can essentially help. There are also airlines that allow people to purchase carbon offsets with their plane tickets. If you can afford to do this, it is greatly advised. Businesses have been tracking their carbon footprint and creating offsets to help balance this. Sustainable tourism has been growing, and with new advances in technology, we can come up with ways to limit our carbon emissions, helping solve this problem.